Hi guys, it's Sherry, and I don't have Lisa with me here today because I just want to talk to you a little bit about Excelsior. If you're an Excelsior college student, you know exactly what I'm talking about when I mention that the CPNE is kind of like a heart attack. And it is the most stressful thing. As someone who's been through it, it is going to be the most stressful thing that you probably will ever have to do in your whole entire life. And you know, this video is all about my one advice that you will need to know to pass the CPNE. And you really don't need to know anything else. When I was studying and prepping for the CPNE, I wish someone would have told me this advice because it would have helped and it would have saved me a lot of money. And my one advice is, when you are eligible to sit for the CPNE, you will become eligible and have access to the CPNE portal on the Excelsior student website. And that portal not only has the CPNE study guide, but it also has the Excelsior videos. And that is going to be your key. That is going to be the one thing that if you know front and back, that is going to be the one thing that's going to help you pass. And that's my one advice. My one advice is to study those videos. Do exactly as the instructors are doing in those videos. Practice it out every single day, those case scenarios. And that is what's going to make you pass. It's not about doing it the Excelsior way. It's just about doing it the right way. And that's what Excelsior teaches, and that's what they're going to look. They want to make sure you're a competent and confident nurse. And yeah, nerves are going to get to you. You know, I've had fellow classmates throw up at the CPNE because they're so nervous. Nerves are going to get to you, but by practicing so much that you retain it in your memory, it's going to come natural. So just by watching those videos, that is your key. And like I said, I wish someone would have told me that. It would have saved me a lot of money, and I'll tell you about that a little bit later. But watching those videos, knowing them to memory, will be your key to success for the CPNE. Those videos and your CPNE handbook, which you can download and print. I also bought the CPNE mini handbook, and it comes with a cute little key ring. It wasn't expensive. I think it was like 10 to 15 bucks. But I carried this everywhere with me. But the handbook is just basically everything that you need to know about your critical elements, and you need to know your critical elements. I can't even stress enough. And the videos and this handbook go hand in hand, basically. They both talk about your critical elements. The video just shows you what your critical elements is, and the handbook, you read about your critical elements. So that's my one advice to passing the CPNE. Watch the videos 100 times a day if you have to. Memorize your critical elements in the CPNE handbook, and that's what's going to make you pass. Now, let me tell you about the money that I wasted. I purchased Rob's review, which comes highly recommended, and it's really, really expensive. I think it was anywhere from $400 to $500. Did it help? Maybe. I want to say maybe there was some tips and tricks that helped me out, but was it necessary? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Another thing that I did purchase was the CPNE workshop up in Albany at the Excelsior College, and that was worth it. That's a little pricey too. I believe it was about $300, but it was worth it. It was worth it because if you're like me and you're visual and you need to see and you need to manipulate and hold the models, it will be helpful for you, because it was very helpful to see the models that I will be working with on the day of the CPNE, and it was helpful to just practice. You know, practice. They had the IVs going, and they were so helpful. Some of the instructors you will recognize from the CPNE videos online at Excelsior portal. But they were so helpful. They answered any and every question you could, you know, think about. And they're there to help you. You know, your nerves are going to get to you, but you remember that you worked hard for this. You want to be a nurse. You've come this far. This is the last thing you have to do to graduate. You know, and just do it. Have confidence in yourself. Just do it. And like I said, my one tip, know your critical elements and watch those Excelsior videos. Do it exactly as the video. That's what I did. And I passed. Good luck. Bye.